Alrighty, so I'm here doing a replay analysis from my boy David on the Juggernaut. Starting items. You should really spend all your gold. You should buy branches. Branches are really valuable in the safe lane because they give you a lot of regen, right? You double the tango, it's very value. Like I would personally just not get the salve and get a mango on that hero, and then you just get like 3 branches for the tango extension and you're golden. The mango means you get more, spins, and yeah. So that's definitely first thing I noticed is buy branches. Like there's no reason to be floating 100 gold. You don't need to Quelling Blade that badly. So room stuff. Pretty normal. Buy the Quelling Blades, I mean that's fine, I guess you're gonna have an easy time last hitting now. So you're against the Bara and the Marana. It looks like the Bara is actually the one farming. So actually let me jump back a bit, I wasn't paying attention. So what happens here? They go on the range creep, you let the range creep, so you prioritize, like, I'm getting this right? Yeah, so you're prioritizing the, never do this, always prioritize the range creep, always. Like you buy a Quelling Blade for this, so you can contest the range creep against Bara. Like if you go QB first like this, you don't buy branches, you can go QB. You need to contest that range creep. It's so important. Never ever prioritize a melee creep. So yeah, you should have instantly walked back there. Let it go. You need to be pulling the wave right now. You're having 2 range creeps building up. Your line is doing nothing. You're doing nothing about it. Like, why are you hitting him? You need to be pulling that wave back like the instant. So first of all, you you wait too long here. Like look at this, you let it tank like a little bit too long. If you instantly walk back, you could have walked around like here, follow my cursor, like here, blocked this up a bit, and then they would have got aggroed on the range creep, meaning it dies. So that didn't happen. The moment you're in this situation, you should instantly just be aggro clicking him so you can pull it back, because you can deny those 2 range creeps very easily, and line is doing nothing, you're doing nothing. You need to, like, you're denying melee creeps, which is fucking worthless, right? You don't care. Nobody cares about the melee creeps. Range creeps the name of the game, so you click him a bit, doesn't really matter because there's a million armor. Line should be pulling right now. You should be telling your support, go pull, you're not useful. He's doing nothing, he's on full mana for some reason. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing. He has no clue what's going on in this game. So you should just tell him to pull, since he's not gonna do anything. So your last hitting, again, could be pulling the creeps back, doesn't really matter at this point. Like, this lane needs to be pulled. Yeah, so now you're having an issue. So you could be pulling, so I hope that you cut this tree yourself and pull the camp yourself, since your line is brain dead. But I kinda doubt you do that. Yeah, you don't do it. So now you're in this really bad situation where they are getting 3 range creeps worth of XP, and you're just awkwardly sitting here. You miss, yes, happens. But yeah, this is just not ideal at all. Like, Lion Jugg, this should be a very good lane. Should be a lane where you have kill potential. You could have killed the Marana level 1 if your lane was in control. You can kill the Bara with spin. You should be denying this. Like, you should be trying to deny. He does have a QB and a lot of damage, but like, you could be getting some of these denies under the tower. You need to be pressuring more. You're just doing nothing. Like, both of you have been sitting on full mana. Like Lion just used his first stun of the game, I think 2 minutes in. You haven't used spin once yet. Like, you're sitting on full mana. You're just not using any spells. It's so bad. Like, nobody's using spells. You need to be like in a lane with a hero like Jugg and Lion. You have so much potential to be aggressive. You need to be using it. Lion, you still need to be telling him to pull. I don't know if you're doing that at this point, but like right now he's just actively ruining your lane. You're kinda trading here for no reason. Like, this should just be Lion stunning and you spinning. Like, you're doing nothing. Like, why are you sitting on full mana? Like, at this point you might as well use level healing ward so you have more sustain if you're never gonna use spin. Like, you should just be leveling spinner. Please spin. Please spin, spin, spin. Okay, nice. So you spin finally. look at that damage. Like if you just did that level 1, you might be in trouble now. So yeah, you went too far. You should have just. So you should have just spun a lot earlier, so this doesn't happen. You should have a tango running. You do actually. No, you don't. Yeah, you should have a tango running at this point. Wait, okay, you do have one running. It just doesn't show. My bad. So yeah, you should instantly back off here. This is like really bad. Like you just stay. That's like one of those movements I was calling about that you just have to like kind of realize like you just made a weird angle upwards towards the end there for no reason after the spin was already ending. You don't have to do that. Like he was still gonna stay in the spin range regardless, right? There was like no reason for you to do that. Like if you were turning back, you would have still stayed in the spin until the end. So you get your ray band, your TP. Level 2 spin now. Lion has Hex for some reason, but he has stun and Hex, so I really hope you start using your stun and spin now, because if you don't, then it's not great. So Barra's here. He has power threats. That just makes your life really hard. Lion is having an experience here. So yeah. This is fine. Lane's pretty equal. I'm just gonna fast forward a bit, see what happens. So you don't try to trade with him. Never. So this guy has like 1,000,000 armor, 5 armor. Okay, that's not a lot, but it's still a lot of armor. And you can't, like, he has power threats. You can't, and like 1.1k HP. Do not try to trade with him with right clicks ever. He will always out right click you. You only trade with spin. Spin and stun is the only way you trade, or stun and right clicks from you. But you never swap right clicks with a hero that is this much stronger than you. Your only chance at trading is spin or him stunning and you hitting. But never like this. Like if you keep doing this, you're gonna take 1,000,000 damage for no reason. Oops. A bash, walk back. Get an eye, finally. Wait, what's your CS? 17.8. Yeah, it could be a lot more. So you spin finally, but it's not the place you want to spin because the lane's pushing. And you need those range creeps, please go to them. Yeah. Very awkward timing to do this. You're walking here for no reason. Like again, you do not want to trade with him. This is not good. But I guess he's sticking around a bit too long. So you got a kill, it's good. Barra fucked up there, but that was inherently not a good play. It did work out because he was dumb. So Healy should take the catapult out, because for catapults makes sense. That was a bit annoying to get. Guarantee you get a last hit rather than denying, so you keep farming. Lane is pushing in a bit because of the earlier thing, so it's gonna get a lot of XP yet again. Dying range creep. Lion is still doing nothing. Okay, Lion TP'd, so now you need to be really careful because you know you're Lion TP'd out, and this guy he's powerful. Oh no, you're trading. So you trade when there's a creep wave. Like you can't. First of all, you shouldn't be right click trading as we said, but definitely not when there's 4 creeps around like this. Like you're gonna add, like you might think, oh, they're just creeps, but you are trying to trade against a Barra with 4 creeps attacking you. And my guess is you just die here, because yeah, this is insane how much damage you're taking. He's not bashing though, it's pretty unlucky. But yeah, it's just these trades are like you cannot be right click trading. So you go back to the lane, you're trying to right click trade again. This time a bit more successfully. Okay, he's feeding, nice, good job. Took the opportunity, hopefully. You're pretty strong now. Got the levels going for you. Barra fucked up there. Just charged away, but yeah. We take those. Level 3 spin, you go push the lane in, you go to farm the camp, that's good. It's very good. Your charge. Obvious. You know. Should have moved the healing ward there for sure. A lot earlier, like you knew it was coming. Kinda Stick around a bit too long, but should be okay. Should be yelling at your line to TP. Ah, it's no man. Okay. But you make it out, it's good. It's forward a bit. You go reward your TP. Okay, you TP here, this is good. This you learned from last game where you TP'd to the fountain, Silver Shrine. So this is good, you TP to the shrine, you go right back to farming. You should just be pushing this in. Your level, like you have 3 points to spin. There's no reason to really be freezing the lane anymore. Yeah, okay, you realize this, I think. Probably gonna push it, you should just be pushing it out and then, you know, going for the camp. If you have 3 spins, should be easy, you can kill this guy and get the skeletons to spawn. Like, you just push it in. I hope you do that. Like, at the point where you're like level 7 or 6 on Jugg, there's like a point where you don't have to freeze the lane anymore, because it's just kind of pointless. So, because you can just be farming the jungle, like you can be farming the wave and the jungle, it's more efficient. So you should just instantly be killing this wave right now, and then it's actually really triggering me, because you should just be killing this wave. You got the bounties, that's good. So hopefully you just annihilate the next 2 waves and then you go for the camp. Like you can just let this push in and you can kill this small one, let it spawn skeletons, go spin, kill the wave. Let it respawn since it's 10:32, so by the time you would have done that it would have like respawned. You should also be cutting these trees to stack, like you're not stacking camp. You could easily just QB this tree or even walk like this if you want and just stack this. It's another, you know, it's not only the supports who can stack, it's extra gold for you. You spin for no reason. There's absolutely no reason for you to spin after he charges you. Everything he does pierces magic immunity. You don't know where SF or Grimstroke is, so you should just save that spin for if they come. Because that means that if you panic spin every time he charges you, what's gonna happen is, you know, he's just gonna bait out your spin and then you got fucked by a Shadow Fiend or a Grimstroke or a Marana Arrow or Mana Void, whatever. Don't ever panic spin against heroes that have magic immunity anyway. It might feel good, but it does nothing for you. So you finally go to farm the camp. You do take this guy first, so you spawn skeletons, it's good. So you have drums. You're looking to play a pretty active game of Dota. Should just like there's no, you're level 8, like you do not want to be freezing this lane. There's absolutely no point in freezing the lane when you're level 8. Like you just can't decide what you're doing. Like now you're pushing, then you're denying, freezing patiently, like you're not deciding on one thing. Like look at this. What are you doing? Are you freezing the lane? Are you pushing the lane? I don't know. Do you even know? Like you should just be cutting this tree and oh god, just one. Never spin like this under a tower. It just feels yeah, that was I mean, it was kind of obvious that you didn't have the damage for that. He's sway tank here. But please, never spin under a tower like that when they, when you're pushing, unless you're very certain that they're busy on other parts of the map, because they just set you up to fucking die. Like, imagine if Grim or someone TP'd after they saw you spin under the tower like an idiot. Like, you're just inviting them. Like, oh hey, look, my spin's on cooldown, guys. Go TP under this tower where I can't really run from. So you're again just so you're denying a bit, go pushing it. Fine, I guess. Should be getting back. Yeah, you just need to decide. Like, I mean, the correct decision is to push out the lane and farm the camps, but you need to at least decide. So Bara comes into lane on low HP. You try to get a tower, he denies it, unfortunately. Happens. Just gonna put on hero chase, it's a bit easier. So you start farming the jungle finally. Go Yasha, it's fine. It's nice to farm, I guess. When I go drums, I'm more of a fan of going drums Maelstrom, just because for me, going drums means I want to be active, and I think Maelstrom does a lot better of a job than a casual Yasha. at that, but to each their own. So you kill the small creeps again properly, so you get skeletons. It's just the nice things, you know, small things, get the extra gold. Push the wave in. What do you do now? You're going here for some reason, you know there's no camp here, you have no reason to walk here. You missed like one melee creep for no reason. Not sure where you did that. There's like, I don't know, maybe you thought you could get a rune or something. So you're charged again, it's going on you. You're spinning again for no real reason. You could just be, you're just putting yourself in danger when you're, again, you try the same thing. Yeah, the situation hasn't really changed, so I don't know why you tried it again. But like every time you feel like that your spin is off cooldown, you just put yourself in danger. You shouldn't do it. Like, there's no reason. You can just drag the creeps back off of him and last hit them like that. You don't have to spin to get the creep up there. It just puts you in so much unnecessary danger. So you are going Maelstrom after Yasha, you're not getting SNY or Manta. I think this game SNY is really good. But like if I'm getting the Yasha, I would probably just finish the SNY before I get Maelstrom, to be honest, because I don't really like the casual Yasha. So you spin on the Grim, try to kill him. Chasing way too far, you should give up right now. Yeah, it's just like you make it out alive, luckily. It's pretty close, but that was way too long of a chase. Like, when did that start? Like you start to go on him like here it's 139 and then you just get baited so far into chasing. Like, look at this. This is so insane. You don't know what's up there. You don't see shit. The lion's sure some of it's in hearts, so you don't know what the fuck's up there. Scary shit could be up there. It was up there. You almost died. The lion died. So never chase that one. Never chase up dark balls, basically. Unless you're very certain that there are on other parts of the map where you are stronger than the entire enemy team. 1v5. You know, you can't predict what's up that dark, scary fog of war hill. So you're back to farm the jungle, you're kinda low on farm now, it's not going too hot for you. SF's here, doesn't really matter, I mean, he can't touch you. Oh, you're letting get triple race, it's not good. What items does he have? Oh. Yeah, okay, so you saw he has the duels, so you don't ult him, it's good that you realize that. I'm not sure why you let him triple race you though, you shouldn't do that. So I'm just gonna forward a bit again, you're gonna go forward TPing mid. This is very questionable. Go yes, I guess. Okay, team backdrop, that's good. I mean, I guess you could coordinate this with your team over voice. I didn't hear that. I thought your team wasn't coming, so I was a bit worried. But that was good. You have drums, you have Maelstrom, you're playing active. That's what you want to do. Like when you have Omni Slash and you have these items on you, so you need to not push this. So this is dangerous. You don't know what anyone's doing. Yeah, I don't think you'll die here, but it's a bit. Yeah. So Lion dies. You're fine. It's fine, no big balls. Also, you should definitely have your Cutting Blade in your inventory instead of your Stout Shield. Stout Shield isn't that good at this point. You have like 20 armor. More than that even. You have 23 armor. Like, yeah, the Stout Shield doesn't really make a difference. Quelling Blade, on the other hand, doesn't make a difference. So you use the Shrine for mana, so just buying Clarity, which is okay, but at least swap out your Ray Band for drums. Ideally, you just buy the Clarity, like you need to buy the Mjolnir recipe anyway, so you should just buy the recipe and the Clarity or two, so you don't have to shrine. Now you don't have that shrine to fight there. Okay, so you spin TP out, pretty close call, but it's fine. Farm more jungle. Finally farm an ancient down.
Shadows take us.
Farm more. You see them bottom, so this is fine. Your push at 12 is good. Tier 2 out of this. Your team died, but you took an objective, it's good. Still don't have to be in your inventory. Like if you're not gonna use one of them, at least sell it. If you're not gonna use it, you know. No reason to have it sit there. You could have your Mjolnir by now. if you sold your QB. Oh, drank water too fast. So you're still farming, it's good. Farming is really nice now. But okay, so Barrack charges in. Let me just think about your items for a second as well. Like I'm thinking, did you really need to upgrade into Mjolnir already? I think getting the Fusel would have been really nice for you. Like the Fusel against Mirana is generally really nice in my opinion, because you just defusel her and she can leap, but she can't really run away after the leaps. And you know, SF is also a really fast hero, so you want to be able to defusel him, and then you either like force him to use himself to get rid of the defusal slow, and then you can only slash him freely, or he doesn't use and you get to punch him. So yeah, I think I would have just gone defusal after the Maelstrom. I don't think you have to go Mjolnir just yet. I also don't think it's a good Manta game. The only thing you can really purchase is a Grimstroke Silence. You know, I think SNY is much better all this time. So you put down a healing word for your boy. You should put a Mjolnir on him. You could be doing a lot of damage. I don't know why. So that's strange. Like you put down a healing word for him, you should just Mjolnir him and put a healing word down and drop. But for some reason you're running back into, I don't know, you just want to look at them or something. There's no reason for you to run in like that. So now you're dead for an eternity, which costs you heavily with missing screens. So you TP bottom where your TA was. Oh boy. Oh my god, David. Oh, you both TP'd at the same time. This is why you always announce where you're going. Like 10 seconds before you're respawning, you say, I'm farming bot, I'm farming mid. Because now this happens, you both hate each other, life is sad. You know, like I always say like 10 or 15, sometimes even 20 seconds before I respawn. Hey, I'm about to farm mid, supports don't nuke it, other cores don't go there, you know. Just letting them know. So you clearly didn't do that here. Neither did Ender for that matter, but yeah. Yeah, alright. I think most of this game, I mean, is done. Like you're just gonna get stunned now by the SF and AM and shit. Like they got too much space, you didn't do anything. It's mostly just the lane that you fucked up and just not farming. So you see AM here, try to kill him. So chasing. Oh, that's a, yeah, that's a classic. Should have seen that coming. It was kind of obvious, to be honest. So you walk back mid for some reason. This is way too deep. You cannot, absolutely not do this. You are, right now, two of your teammates are dead, and you are chasing into a tier 2 with your spin, now off cooldown. Like for a Grimstroke that you're clearly not getting since he's still at half HP. And you just fucking spun all the way. Oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster, isn't it? Unless you turn around like right now. You're still fighting! Why is this SF not using you? Oh my god. Okay, now you're... Yeah. Okay, well you... Yeah, okay, you do that. Okay, that was... Again, you're just showing off, like, oh, look at me, guys, I don't have spin. LMAO. And then you just chase a Grimstroke that's obviously not dying, because he has, like, you know, he's not... You see his health bar's not dropping low enough. But you just keep going. For some reason, I mean, I'm gonna just fast forward. I think I've seen most of this game. Go back to farming, feed some more. Probably not gonna be any different. So in your base, you go back. Should probably just be top instead of here, which are... And there's no reason for you to run circles here. Should have just been top. Barra can't really solo kill you. As long as you see the other heroes, you're fine. Even Barra or Barra Mirana can't kill you. So you farm the jungle camp here. Let's see what happens here real quick. Player perspective. So you know they have a million ways to catch you, even through spin, because they have a Barra. You see the Barra and the SF right on the map here. You know that hero can kill you through spin. and you still decide to walk up here to try to farm the ancients for some reason. Obviously, you got fucking gone on, and yep, that is stunned you through BKB. You can't do that against those kind of heroes. Like, some games that's alright to do, but not in a game with that. Like some games it's fine to make those risky plays, right? Because you can always spin TP. But this game you can't always spin TP because there's a Bara in your game. This doesn't apply here. You can't make these plays when there's a BKB piercing stun. So now you just lose the game, I imagine. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Laning stage was horrible. You were always in full mana. I mean, you know what I said. I don't need to recap it. It's a short analysis, but yeah. Yeah, you just... Yeah, I'm too tired to really recap, but you get the point. Like, use your spells, be more aware,